Big people, here's a song for you right now. We're going to talk to you in a short while. You won't be disappointed. skylineradio.org.uk. Yeah, man, let's keep it real.
Hi, this is Amanda J. Christos from the Sounds of Melodies. A massive shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real show, Skyline Radio to the world. More blessings and one love every time.
Skyline! Yes, Skyline. I listen to Skyline every time. Skyline, this radio station is mine.
Way over yonder, there's a place that I know, where I can find shelter from the hunger and cold, and the sweet tasting good life is so easily found. Way over yonder, that's where I'm bound. I know when I get there, the first thing I'll see is the sun shining golden, shining right down on me.
Well, many of you would have heard these songs elsewhere, but I know for a fact you haven't heard an interview.
Lose me, worry, leave me.
I'm sure I've heard some couple DJs beating it out like they just don't care, but they don't have her next to the microphone. We're going to have her here live in Wolverhampton. Yeah, man, on the Godfather show. Stand by 1 o'clock. Run around for the thing, you know.
Way over yonder is a place I have seen in a garden of wisdom from some long ago dream, and maybe tomorrow I'll find my way to the land where the honey runs in the rivers each day, and the sweet tasting good life is so easily found. Way over yonder, that's where I'm bound. Way over yonder.
Bad tune. Now, I've got this tune somewhere on 7-inch, but the one before that, The Guiding Star, I picked it up this morning with the intention to play that on vinyl this morning. But Mr. Chummy and I not even go bother because we can play it in the vinyl Sunday. Way over under. Shout for the big people them right now. Yeah, man. AJ Christos is as a lady who has also affiliated herself with the Sounds of Melody, a group of people that sings a lot of the melodies in similarity to the Blackstones as well, and also similarity to the Chosen Few as well. Some form of shape or size. We'll get more details on that as the week goes on, as we talk to the people behind the scenes, because we're going to be representing on the Keep It Real Sunday show every Sunday, representing 50 years of the Blackstones in terms of the anniversary. We're going to do something here on the station here for the first time. Ain't done for many, many years gone past. We've done something before. But I want you to take a listen to this here right now. skylineradio.org.uk, Badman Time.
Too much killing all
Godfather now, second to none, second to none. The songs Godfather plays, second to none, second to none. The fans that listen, Godfather, second to none, second to none. Godfather, the voice, keeping it real, second to none, second to none, to none, to none, to none, to none.
Hi, this is Amanda J. Christos and the Sounds of Melodies. A massive shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real show, Skyline Radio to the world. More blessings and one love every time.
Just my imagination. I tell you, the new sounds of a lady by the name of Amanda J. Christos. She has done the album justice. I tell you, my people, many of you know the songs, know the rhythms enough of these songs here right now. Just my destination, sounds of my imagination. What a song we're going to play from the top. We're going to bring in right now. Stand by, interview time at the Godfather here right now. Stand by.
Amanda J. Christos and the Sounds of Melodies. A massive shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real show, Skyline Radio. Waiting for you and me. Such a holy nation where we'll all be free. Greetings, Godfather.
Good afternoon, Amanda.
Doing?
Well, doing very well. Just pumping out your new songs on your new album called Together We Are Beautiful. And like I said, thank you for finding the time to be with us right now this afternoon.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here speaking with you.
How long have you been in the industry of music?
I started writing music in the late 80s. I had my first reggae band in the early 90s. Yeah, so quite a few decades, to be honest.
And what name were you're on at the time?
Oh, in those days, I was Amanda Judah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all my releases from that time. My first record release was 1994, a single called Love. So, yeah, that was under Amanda Judah, Haruti Christos.
Okay. So what got you started in your career?
I think I wanted to learn about spiritual things. I was never brought up with the Bible or going to church. And, you know, back in those days, I had this real curiosity about, you know, what the Bible's all about. There were certain books that I wanted to read to learn about my African roots and culture, my heritage, things that I wasn't taught at school. So I started doing some traveling around, and also took an instrument with me, a guitar, and had my Bible. So I started reading the Bible for the first time. I started learning about music, started meeting Rasta people, learning about my culture. And that's what really started me off in the music. Yeah, I just had this, just wanted to know more about my roots and culture. And it started me off on a spiritual journey of music.
You know, most of the artists that we speak to sometimes from around the world, sometimes most of them start off from a choir in the church. Did you have any involvement in any church at the time?
No, not when I was growing up as a kid, none at all. It was only, you know, as I got a lot older, that I started looking into things myself and looking into the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and, you know, things like that. But I didn't grow up with any church at all.
Okay, so while you was growing up, who was one of your favorite female artists at the time? And who inspired you?
Gosh, I think, well, like, you know, Barbra Streisand, Whitney Houston, you know, groups like Shalimar, you know, Dennis Brown, George Benson, McFadden and Whitehead. I used to like a lot of soul and funk as well.
Right. So what?
Yeah.
So what year? Without mentioning how old you are, but what year were we talking about in terms of the full body of your inspiration?
But like when it started?
Yeah, was it in like the late 80s? Because you did your first album or your first song in 94, you said?
That's right, yeah. And I wrote my first song in 1989.
Okay.
So yeah, so from like, you know, the late 80s, early 90s, I would say I started my musical journey in terms of, you know, writing music, producing music, composing music. Yeah, from them time there.
How did you feel the first time you stepped into a studio to perform and to create a song? How did you feel? What was the vibes for you like as a female?
It was just a lot of excitement, you know, that I had the opportunity to express myself in that way. A lot of thanksgiving, you know, that I could even be there to do that works. Yeah, I just love the whole environment of a studio, you know, everything about it. You know, when you sit on your own in your bedroom and you're working out songs and stuff, and then to actually get it to a studio to record it, you know, feel a sense of achievement as well.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it was a good feeling. And it's been a good feeling ever since.
You've never turned back since that time. I suppose you must have met many great artists. What's one of the greatest artists you've come across during your experience?
Well, I did meet Dennis Brown one time when he was on stage. That was a fantastic experience, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, met Mad Professor, you know, did some shows with Mad Professor, a few tours over the years, so that was fantastic. Yeah, you know. Oh gosh, so many people I've met.
I'm sure, and being part of London as well, you would have been coming across a lot of the different sound systems out there as well, probably wanting anything as a special from you. Any sounds took up the offer?
Entebbe Sound System, yeah. I did a few dub plates for them. Yeah, in the great Entebbe Sound System, you know.
Entebbe,
for real.
Entebbe Sound System.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
You not?
No.
Oh, you know, they've been going for years.
Am I pronouncing it properly? Entebbe Sound System.
Entebbe, yeah. Entebbe.
Never heard.
Sound System.
Never heard of him. I must be, probably other people may have heard of him, but I never come across that name before. Something.
Yeah, no, I'm sure other people would have definitely heard of Entebbe Sound System. Yeah.
Okay, right. So over the period of time of you doing your songs and so forth, you know, how many albums besides the one we're going to talk about in a short while? Any other albums you've done before that, or is this your first one?
Well, this is my debut album as Amanda J. Christos and the Sound of Melodies with Iron Sound Records. But as previously as Amanda Judah, I've got 2 albums out. One was in 2013 called Roots of Rectitude.
Right.
And then the other one was in around about 2016 called The Food of Life, and that was a Stevie P production. So yeah, there's 2 other albums out there as Amanda Judah. Right.
Now, I wasn't aware of that. So at some point, I'm going to need you to send that to me so we can play those songs for the massive to know how big you are from the early days.
I would love to do that, yeah. And then there was also like numerous singles in between that over the years as well. Okay. So yeah, music. I'll send you some more stuff. Yeah,
that would be nice for the listeners to hear the other side of Amanda Judah. Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Man. So anyway, your featuring album that you've brought out right now, of course, is The Sounds of Melody as well. Tell us a bit about The Sounds of Melody.
Well, The Sounds of Melodies is my harmony group. So, you know, when we're doing any performances, you'll see The Sounds of Melodies there alongside with me. So we're like a 4-part harmony group.
How long you been together?
Just a couple of years, really, not that long.
Okay.
Yes, it's quite a kind of fresh setup, you know.
Right.
That setup with all this new music coming out, so just coming in a sort of revamped, refreshed way, you know.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
now the album. I just mentioned to the people out there right now, if they could tell me any other album from a female side of things this year had put an album out as good as the one you've just done recently. At the moment, no response. That tells me that there's nobody at the moment. If there was, they would have told me already.
Okay. All right.
Together,
I'm not aware of any myself. It
right,
might be.
right. Well, Together We Are Beautiful, the album itself right now. What made you name the album that title?
Well, I just thought it was a good title because when you think of the world living in peace, love and harmony, it's a beautiful thing. And when we live like that in togetherness, together we are beautiful. And we released the single Together We're Beautiful a year ago before we released the album. Thought, we'll just keep the album called Together We're Beautiful as well, because it just encompasses everything that the album is all about, which is peace, love and harmony. So, we thought it was a good name, you know?
So let me ask you the question. Who was the person that arranged all these songs together and got the rhythms together?
Well, Leon Leifer, he really spearheaded this whole project. He's been there by my side working together, working with Iron Sound Records, really helping and assisting to get this album together and to put the, choose which songs we're doing and what we're having. Yeah, so he's been played a major role in the production of this album. We've had a lot of support also from Tony Owens the First and Lindo Lewis and Dilly at Stingray Records.
All right.
Yeah, so it's been a whole collaborative effort, Yeah, on records.
Well, tell the people who Leon Leifer is.
Okay, so Leon Leifer is the founder of the fabulous Blackstones. The Blackstones is just recently had their 50th anniversary of being in the business for such a long time. Yeah, so Leon Leifer is a fantastic person, a great singer, and as you know, I'm a member of the Blackstones band as well. Very happy and honoured to be a part of that team. Yeah, and I worked very closely, with the Blackstones the past couple of years, and Leon Leifer has just been so supportive and a tower of strength.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, to the maximum.
The album itself, I've been playing this album all week, and it just reminiscing the times of good music from them times. The album itself has a lot of originality from different songs from beforehand. The song that We Are Beautiful has been done many times, but your piece is a good piece as well. Thank you.
I'm actually doing covers because I've always done my own original stuff, but on this album Together We're Beautiful, there's a lot of my own. Most of the tracks are my own original tracks, but there are a few covers of some very popular songs.
Yes. Let me just touch base on some of them. Holy Destination. That is a cover from my imagination.
Well, when you say a cover, it's the same rhythm, but it's got my own
your own lyrics to it. Of course, similar.
Yeah.
Way Over Yonder.
Ah, yes, that is a cover version. Yes.
There's you've done the first time, but that's also your original song as well.
No, first time I ever saw your face is a classic tune back in the day of what's the name that sang that one? A few people have covered that actually. Mm-hmm. It's a very, very well-known tune. First time I ever saw your face. Roberta Flack. Yeah.
Right, okay.
We'll actually be having a music video for that track coming out very, very shortly.
Okay.
First time I ever saw your face.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So another one, just to sort of wrap up on this album here. Don't Ask My Neighbor.
Yeah. We've done a reggae version of Don't Ask My Neighbor. Yes. Don't you dare ask that neighbor.
Everybody has a neighbor. Some neighbors you talk to, some neighbors you don't even bother with them.
Some people, they live next door for years and you don't even know them, I don't know.
One of the biggest rules in terms of neighbors, you don't tell your neighbor. You do not tell your neighbor when you're going on holiday.
But isn't it best to tell your neighbours so that they know they can look out for your yard?
I don't know. Sometimes people can talk about various things to certain people. So, they're on holiday at the moment. Okay. I'll come back next week, and they come back the next day. You know what I mean? So you can. It's a bit of this and a bit of that.
True.
Me, I've never told my neighbours where I'm going. Never. The less they know, the better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Even though they mean good, but when it comes to holiday time, nah. Anyway.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even see your neighbours for ages, and you think, well, is there even anyone next door?
Well, a situation came on the news the other day where this woman had killed her mother and father, and was in the house for 4 years. Yeah,
I've read that. Shocking, eh?
Where's the smell? How did she deal with all the smell and all that? And
and she's about skeletons in the cupboard. Bloody hell.
Something about neighbours, eh? Anyway, but the album itself is absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
I would have, for the big people, then it's an album to get a hold of and to play at home, while you're at home doing whatever chores you're doing at home, or in your cars as well. You know what I mean? I know the industry has its ups and downs in terms of favourites, but sometimes when it comes to originality and in terms of progress and a good achievement, this has got to be one of them. Together We Are Beautiful, the album.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. It's a wonderful collaboration, with Iron Sound Records and the musicians on it. Fantastic musicians. You've got Alien Dread producing the album. You've got Asher B on horns, Steve Marley Wright on guitar, Asher B on percussions, and John and Andy at Iron Sound Records. It's a fabulous collaboration, along with, Leon Leifer right there at the steering wheel. I'm very, very happy with how it's turned out,
Are these the same people that Black Stones use as well for their production?
Yes, that's right. Yes, Iron Sound Records have put out quite a few Black Stones productions, as well as other artists. Yeah, and got that, same team of musicians, that fantastic team there, with Alien Dread producing. Yeah, have a look on the Alien Dread website. Yeah, there's some lovely music there, fantastic stuff.
How'd you have to go? Alien Dread, you say?
Yeah, Alien Dread, yeah.
Okay. Any .com or .uk, which one, how does it go? Give the full link.
Well, you could check out my website where you'll find links to Alien Dread and that. So mine is www.amandajchristos.com, and you can also check out the Black Stones website, www.theblackstonesreggae.com, and you'll see all kinds of information and links there, and there's even a contact form if you want to get in touch. That'll be fine. It's always fantastic to hear from people and get their feedback and see how they're doing.
That's true.
So, yes.
That's true, because a lot of people don't get that feedback at times.
That's right.
Some people feel
and the feedback is great.
Yeah, it gives you a boost of, I'm doing something correct, I'm doing something right. Some people like this. But when you don't get no response to certain things, some people feel downhearted to say, nothing's happening because no one's telling me nothing. But if you don't ask people...
that's why it's good to encourage each other and big each other up and help each other, you know what I mean? Mentally as well.
And in terms of the first question I asked you, in terms of your music, we mentioned history in terms of Black history. Of course, this month is Black History Month. And I just want to ask you, as a musician and in the religion that you're in as well, what's your thoughts on the Black History Month in the month of October?
I don't know, I just think that Black history should just be highlighted 12 months of the year, not just 1 month, but give thanks for the 1 month still. But yeah, it's just about, highlighting our history, the struggles that we've been through, as Black people, and the struggles that we continue going through. And yeah, so it's good to highlight these things, because even like at school, there was a lot of things that we weren't taught. A lot of things were hidden from us. And I had to wait until I left school to find out for myself certain things, and find out certain history and education. So it's all good. It's all good still. Once we highlight, our roots and culture, that's a good thing. Yeah,
it would have been highlighted that the fact that we were not taught nothing in school about our history, as if they didn't want us to know anything, and let us go into school and get to a stage where we leave school not knowing nothing about anything about ourselves.
Yeah.
But knowing
That's
about
right.
knowing about the great British Empire and all the great leaders and all the great poetries and all these greats of greats that we don't have no affiliation with. You know?
Yeah.
It's
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it was an automatically deliberate reason to divert us from the real, true history of ourselves.
Yeah, it makes you really wonder, like, who chooses these curriculums? Who decides what our children are going to be taught in school? You know what I mean? It makes
Right.
you really wonder sometimes,
Yeah. So I made a point just a while ago, just to touch on base on what we're talking about right now, in terms of the curriculum in schools and teachers teaching Black history. Should it be just Black teachers, or should it be all teachers teaching Black history? What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, no, it should be all teachers. All teachers, absolutely, Because, we're all one people at the end of the day, no matter what colour we are, it's one human race, So, yeah, it's we've got to be diverse in all that we do,
Yeah, and for that
You know what I mean?
for that to happen, do you believe that a lot of the teachers will have to change their mindset about how they see we as people?
Well, I mean, obviously, I hope that, it'll be good if everybody could see each other and treat each other with love and respect. I mean, that's the bottom line, isn't it?
And
Doesn't matter what colour we are, where we come from, what age, whatever. We're all people deserving love and respect.
Because as we may speak here right now, we're talking about the future of our kids, children.
Yeah.
And the children of today are more geared up than when we were geared up, because we didn't have any technology, WhatsApp or TikTok or all these things to refer to as example to the teacher. We've got something here on the phone that says this and that, and you're saying something else. So the kids of today have got more of an upper hand than when we did. So the teachers who will be teaching classes and etc. need to know a bit about the history and the fact that they're going to also find out about the history of things that they have never been told before. Yeah, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge available at our fingertips now, especially with all this technology, for real.
You know what I mean? So as Black History Month, we should use it and use this month to gravitate. Not to sort of say, well, we got 365 days of the year, because a lot of people don't talk about Black history every day, do they? But we know it's there.
That's right.
Because the history's out there, the information's there for you to seek and you shall find,
Yeah.
But going back to your album, yeah, man, I know for a fact it's going to be a big one for the people for Christmas time, for the New Year, and for the ladies as well. This is an album that I know a lot of ladies are going to love. And I hope all the men as well get their partners the album as well.
Oh, I hope so.
Because it's wonderful.
It's suitable for all people, men, women, old, young, children. It's good for all people.
Well, over the years, reggae music has opened the doors to a lot of different nationalities that love your music. I'm a person that travels a lot, like yourself. You must have seen the difference in terms of the nationalities that have taken part in reggae itself.
Oh yeah, I mean it's international, worldwide, no doubt about it. Yeah, people love reggae like all over the world, in the far reaches of the world, Yeah,
every corner of the world, and even parts that we don't really hear much about. I've got some people to come on board soon from Australia, and their type of reggae is a different type of reggae. I was talking to Tony Owens the first about this particular group, and the group is called, hear the title of the group, No
Fixed Address.
I
didn't know you was going to say that.
No Fixed Address.
They're a fantastic group, No Fixed Address. I was looking them up on YouTube. Yeah, they're awesome, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, we were supposed to have them up in the studio, but had family issues, so they had to go back home and sort out problems. But we're going to have them back scheduled to be on the platform here on the Keep It Real Sunday show.
Yeah. I hope to meet them, because we were looking to do some collaborations with them, with the Blackstones. So
okay,
I hope that happens, because I'd really love to meet them and work with them. You know what I mean?
Okay, right. So while we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to pump, push, and support you in every way that we can.
Oh, thank you so much.
With the album. We can't do more than push and say, yeah, grace of the album. We're gracing it in fine style right now, because I do love the album. I really do. I really do love the album.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you do. Thank you so much.
I'm going to play one of the songs that I think I did play it earlier, but right. So I'm going to play another one.
Stay baby.
Okay, let's see what she says, baby. Well, okay, scholarly.org.uk.
Okay, baby.
Godfather today talking to Amanda J. Christos right now in the music room and the sounds of melody. And she says, guys who have been with her for quite a few years and doing wonderful stuff as an harmony group. Well, all right, take a listen to this here right now.
If I ever lose your love, I feel so blue. Losing you by my side, watching alone as the world passes by. My tears would fall like rain in so much pain, losing you by my side. Feelings of sweet love, day and night. Don't ever wanna lose your love, so won't you stay, baby? Please stay, baby. I'll love
So the album itself, when did it actually come out?
you if you just
So the album was released on the 27th of September 2024,
Okay.
just a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Fresh off the block.
Sounding good.
Thank you.
I can hear the sounds of the horns, man. They're sounding good.
Yeah, Hornsman. Bad.
loving you, 'cause my feelings are true. Loving you. Don't ever wanna feel so blue. Losing you. We share a love so
So, in terms of being in London, and there's many singers in London. Many.
I'll be loved.
What's your relationship
Yeah.
like with most of the artists in London?
Feelings are true.
Well, I don't really see that many people, to be honest, because I'm just so busy, working, writing tunes in and out the studio. But, when I do see people now and again, it's always a positive vibe. Always good to see people and see what they're doing and see what they're up to. Yeah, so always a positive vibe,
Well, okay. Let's go on to a personal note here, right? I'm going to ask you a couple of questions just to see what you like and your dislikes.
Okay,
What is your favorite color?
red.
What is your favorite sport?
Oh, gosh, that'd be a hard one. But for me personally, something I don't do enough of that I would love to do more of, I'd say swimming. I love a swim.
Okay. Same here too as well. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, with me, when I'm swimming, the water has to be warm. I can't swim in cold water.
You know? Okay. You like it a little bit lukewarm. All right.
Yeah, like very warm.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. What is your favorite vehicle? Do you drive?
I do drive, but I haven't got a car at the moment.
If you had a dream car, what car would it be?
Oh, dream car. I think it would be.
Let me
It'd have
stop.
to be a convertible something.
Okay, let me stop you there. Just before you answer that, you said a convertible. You didn't say what type. So hold on there. So if you, hear what would make you think quicker. If you won the lottery, what car would you buy?
If I won the lottery, I would probably buy a BMW. There's a certain type of BMW that I see being driven around that I just love the style of it. It's got a sporty kind of look. So yeah, probably a little BMW. It's not a convertible though, but that's all right.
Okay, I thought I'd get that the right answer out, but yes, of course, many things that people do in terms of TV programs. Which is your favorite what is your favorite TV program, or should I say favorite TV station? Forget the program, station. Which station would you listen to on TV or watch?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. That's a really hard one.
Okay, stop there then.
Got so many interesting things on so many different channels, you know.
Right. Okay. Let's narrow it down to when we used to have 4 stations: BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, and who was the other one? Channel 4. Which one of those 4 was your favorite?
I don't think I had a favourite, to be honest. I used to just switch around between the 4 and watch all sorts of different stuff.
Right. So amongst
there
moms,
wasn't really a favourite.
So amongst moms and dads and the children at home, what station would Daddy have his station on?
Well, Netflix, be on Netflix, isn't it?
Nowadays. What Netflix? What Netflix? We're talking about the 4 back in the days. What would it be?
Oh, back in the day, well, probably BBC One, where it's got all the horse racing and that on.
Say no. I was about to say the same thing. My dad, it was always BBC One. Always BBC One. You know? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Always BBC One. Well, okay. So, just a few just to sort of enlighten. I could have given you some more still, but in terms of college and schools and etc., what subject stood out for you at school?
I think English. I really enjoyed English. I used to always love writing, writing stories, writing essays. And I used to find English really easy, a really easy subject. So that stood out for me. I did like English, but it wasn't my favourite subject as such. I like things like, PE. PE was the one for me, physical education.
Okay.
Going out and hockey, I was in the 5-side football team at school. I used to play squash, tennis, you name it. I used to do a lot of different sports. So, yeah, that's what I loved the most at school was physical education.
Okay. So let me ask the last question here right now. Where do you like most of all when you travel? What's your favourite place?
The Caribbean. I absolutely adore the Caribbean, I love the islands, all the islands. People say to me, oh, which island do you prefer? And it's very hard to pin down because every island has its own beauty. I particularly love Jamaica and I love Barbados. That's where my dad comes from. I've got family there.
Okay.
But I do love all the islands, But the Caribbean, it's just one of the places I love most in the world,
It's just the fact that the Caribbean has that greenery and that fresh air and the warmth that many other countries don't have. But I totally agree with that.
Yeah, it's the whole setup. It's, the beaches, the heat, the turquoise waters. Because when I was at school, I used to see this advert for a Bounty chocolate, and they used to show like a Caribbean scene. And for me, it was like an eye-opener. I thought, is there places like that in the world that exist like that? I thought, I've got to go to somewhere like that. And when I first went to the Caribbean, I think Barbados was the first place I went to. And I literally fell in love with the Caribbean. Everything about the Caribbean I love, especially Jamaica. I love Jamaica.
You always find people that go on holiday for the first time, wherever they go, they always seem to fall in love with that particular place, and they go there more often than usual because it's the first time to remember the excitement. Well, all right.
Yeah.
So the album, I hope it's going to do well. I'm sure it will do well as well. And I just want to say thank you for your time and your support in terms of supporting us with your brand new album, Together We Are Beautiful. Is there anything that you'd like to say before you go?
I'd just like to say thank you so much for having me on your show. And thanks to the Almighty for a new day and for life and health and strength. And just like to send out enough love and respect to all your listeners, to everybody. Just stay safe, keep yourself well and stay blessed. Yes,
Thank
enough
you.
love.
Thank you. Well, thank you for your time this afternoon and being with us right now. So we're going to keep in touch, because we're going to keep in touch with the Blackstones and yourself and your backing group as well, and Sounds of Melody, also the Sounds of Blackstones. And I'm not going to leave out as well the Chosen Few, because they're all part of that setup together, you know. So
thank you.
Shout
and
to
also
everybody.
just to give a shout out to Stevie J. You know, he has his Like It Buy It radio show every week on Stingdom Radio and different radio shows, and that's give thanks for all the promotion he's given to all the artists over the years. Yeah, enough respect. You know?
Enough respect
All
to
the
Steve.
DJs,
I need to talk to him as well. Yeah. Because he's the one that does a lot of pushing for the albums and different songs that he's done in his chart show. Enough respect. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, and also, you know, Chicken George and Caretaker at Genesis Radio, you know, they've been fantastic.
Yes, of course,
you know, enough respect to Governor General, Isaac Natural and Daddy Ernie, you know, enough respect to so many DJs and, DJ Barney.
Well, all right. Thank you for that. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Godfather. Thank you so much for having me.
I hope the sun shines out there as well. We're trying to get some sunshine, but I don't think it's going to happen today. But nevertheless, it's all good.
Well, it would be nice. It would be nice, but fingers crossed, you know.
Okay.
By the grace of the Most High, we'll get some more sunshine. I hope summer's not completely over. Don't tell me it is.
Well, I saw some bad weather this week, frost on the cars on that one night. I said, it's the start of something that we don't really want to see, but it's going to happen anyway. So if winter comes, it comes early.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's all a blessing. It's all good. All the seasons are wonderful, you know.
Well, as long as there's life is success for everybody out there, so we just keep our chin up and keep standing up for our rights in this time of Black History Month. On that note, I want to say thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Goodbye. Blessed love. Thanks very much.
Every time. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Amanda J. Christos and the Sounds of Melodies. A massive shout out to the Godfather on the Keep It Real show, Skyline Radio to the world. More blessings and one love every time.
There you have it, the sounds of spiritual fever. Fever. Yeah, man. Sounds good. SkylineRadio.org.uk. I want to say thank you again now to Amanda J. Christos for her time with us this afternoon, talking about her brand new album. The album itself, Together We Are Beautiful. Great person to talk to.